40 Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kingdom Chapter 799. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we're at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Wilbabakiyu, somewhere around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, I don't know if I'm emotionally prepared for this chapter, because last chapter was so amazing, because you saw Suo, and he went into enemy territory, surrendered his weapons, everything, ready to die, and he's just like, I just want to be with my wifey. I don't care if you give me, like, just even a bit of hair. I'll let you kill me. I promised I was gonna die with my wifey. It was till death do us part, and if she's dead, I want to be with her. And lo and behold, she's alive! Like, I'm telling you, we're going to see, like, this is foreshadowing something. This is gonna foreshadow what we're gonna get with Shin. Oh god, and Kyokai, we're gonna get something. I feel like that what we're seeing here is gonna get Kyokai to say yes to Shin's proposal, and they're gonna get married, or at least it better. Oh my god, especially with what happened in Grand Blue. Oh my god, after what happened in Grand Blue this month, I swear. Anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. Oh my god. Suo-sama? Shiryu! Suo-sama! Oh my god. And this chapter is titled The Cycle of War. I mean, between like this and then we had the whole thing with Henry and Martha. Oh god, the chapter with Henry and Martha and Spy Family. Oh, that was so heartbreaking. Oh. Suo-sama, there was no need to be this reckless. Can't do much about my arm, but after the rest of my body recovered completely, I could have killed 5 or 6 of these guys and escaped on my own. This woman, and after we healed her... Shiryu! I love that you say this in front of them. She has the balls to say this in front of them. I love it. You must be grateful to Kansuro-sama. He was the one who gave the order to save this woman. Damn, Katsuro! Like, I just keep thinking, man, Katsuro, like, the last chapter, they realized that Roboku played them. Roboku straight up played them. They didn't have to do this shit. I really hope that I was right with what I said last week about, Suo, you know, offering them a good deal and actually helping them. Let's see. That being said, it's impressive that she managed to stay alive with all those wounds. Seriously. And not only that, she recovered so well in only a few days. I don't care. You've hugged your woman. Now's the time for your head to roll. As if I'd let you, old geezer. I'll kill you. Shiryu! My apologies, Kansuro. Would you please listen to one last request? I'll offer you my head, but please allow Shiryu to return to kin unharmed. What? What are you saying, Suo-sama? Just be quiet. I will not. If Suo-sama dies here, then so will I. I'll follow you no matter what. I beg you, Kansuro. Suo-sama, that's enough. Suo, I would not have let you meet your woman if I intended to kill you here. Yes! I figured. Kansuro, to honor your bravery, I will release you. I will release you both! Wow! Go! Kansuro, thank you. So long as I live, I will never forget this debt. Yes, of course you won't. understand. It doesn't make sense. Not only did you not take their heads, but why would you even go as far as letting them escape? Kansuro-sama, Jigen, do you remember, Chiaka would always say that Kansuro was a man of virtue. He deeply admired that virtue, and often said that as a man he wanted to strive to be like Kansuro. I guess I drink too much. Of course I know. Mochi, how many years do you think I served Chiaka-sama for? Then isn't it fine? To be honest, I thought we were pretty cool just now. Chiaka-sama. I'm so surprised, though! I think that debt, though. That debt is gonna come up. That debt will be, the Suo Army's protection from Riboku. Watch. It's gonna be their protection. I said it last week. I said in exchange for their protection that they would, you know, house the Kin army. Yeah, it's gonna be something like that. I could see it. That debt is gonna come in handy, and the Kin, especially the Suo army specifically, they're gonna protect Kansuro. They will protect their army. They will. It's gonna pay off. Chiaka-sama, it's okay. Chiaka is surely smiling at us. Yeah, I think so. Right, right, Jigen? No way, none of us, have, even seen Chiaka-sama smiling before. Hey, you got that right. Aww. I love it. It's so, both of them. Both of them had this. But man, one of them, this one was so much more romantic, though. Let's be real. Here's Zao. Here we go. We're at the Zao capital, Kantan. There was a great celebration event to commemorate Riboku's army defeating the Kin northern invasion once again. Riboku-sama is victorious. It is a victory. Consecutive victories. Riboku-sama is a god. Oh, enjoy it now. Zao Bonsai, Riboku-sama Bonsai. This is Riboku-sama's doll. I want it. It's blessed. I'll buy it. Give me 2, 3. This is the tea that Riboku-sama drinks. If you drink it, you'll become a genius. 2, the scamming. Give me, I want it. Give me 10. Or sorry, I want 5. Give me 10. Riboku-sama's manju. Anyway, it's delicious. Give me. And thus Riboku's popularity had attained an all-time peak. Is Riboku-sama still not returning? He's still stationed in the northern lands for now. He works so much. I want to see his face as soon as I can. To think he would attain a total victory. But with this, won't the Kin armies give up on invading our country? That would be even worse for us. Just think about it. If we're no longer at war with Kin, Riboku will come here to settle down in the royal court. Yeah! I love it! I love that they're like, no, this is bad. We don't want Riboku here. Because then remember, Riboku got business with them. Because they tried to kill him. Once that happens, we will all surely be dismissed. And we won't be able to work in the court anymore. That is shit. If we don't do something right now, something to toss his name in the mud. Dude, just say that Riboku was a little bitch and that Conky was whooping his ass. Yeah. Riboku-sama, Banzai. Riboku sure is popular. I guess that's what happens when you defeat Kin big armies 2 years in a row. If only dude, him and his fucking Sen and his fucking slaves, man. If only he had some real ambition, we could actually see eye to eye. Cuckoo. Send the order for Riboku to finish off any aftermath business and return immediately. I, the king, will commend him in person. Understood. Seika, though. I'm telling you, that shit with Suo is gonna it will pay off. In regards to Seika, utilizing the yet unknown Seika army as our main attack force and trying to end the battle as quickly as possible really was the correct strategy. And all this started when you accepted us back when we had nowhere else to go. I don't even know how to thank you enough, dude. They're gonna betray you. Watch. Roboku, we accepted your words and took part in this battle, and through that I believe we have understood the meaning of the will of Seika. But on the other hand, we have also lost a great deal. And to assure that their sacrifice will not be in vain, Seika will have no choice but to march to war again should Zhao ever fall into another crisis caused by enemy invasion. But it's not going to be on your side! It is exactly as Kansuro said. Once you take part in it, there's no coming back. But you said your men from Gamlan at the northernmost lands have already been doing this for years. Don't you feel pain for making them take part in this, Roboku? Yes, it is painful, but so long as Kin is striving for unification, no land in China will ever know peace. No matter where you are, sooner or later you will be engulfed by war. And Kin, as the invader, is the one to blame. Any of the other countries would do the same if they had the strength to. As long as we are still divided in countries, there's no breaking this cycle of war. Tell the chapter. Are you saying that you sympathize with Kin's unification by force? He understands, though. Not quite. I'm saying that even Seika, who tried to build a country outside of the cycle, was still taken to war eventually. See, he knows! He knows! He's like, dude, this is ridiculous. We're eventually, like, what he sees what Sei is trying to do. Like, this is insane. But there's a different, but this, because I know people are going to be like, well, Hacker Girl, what about what's going on with, in Asia right now? It's a little different compared to here, mind you. But I will say this, though. This is true to an extent, what he's saying. I'm saying that even Seika, who tried to build a country outside of the cycle, was still taken to war eventually. In the case of, if you want to compare it to right now, you know, modern day, you could make, you would say it would be like Taiwan, for example, because China, the CCP is claiming that Taiwan belongs to China. It doesn't. It's its own country. And I feel that it was all futile when I think that after all our hard work to build an independent castle, we have attained nothing but a fleeting temporary peace. The endless repetition of the states of peace and war is all we have. That's how humans work. Dude, I'm sorry, he's not wrong. All we can ever accomplish is to extend the peace for just a little longer before war inevitably arrives once more. And that's exactly why I made sure to thoroughly destroy Osen's army in this battle. Dude, destroying Osen's army is not going to stop it. It's not. And it's like, I just think about what Donovan Desmond said in this past week's chapter of Spy Family. You're not going to stop war. You're just not. Even if you take away everyone's weapons, you're not going to stop it. No. It's just not going to happen. With last year, Conky's after suffering 2 major defeats in a row, it is unlikely Kim will be able to wage another massive war for at least a few years. So the fleeting peace visits us once again. In that case, Seika will enjoy it fully for however long it lasts, until such a time as the inevitable threat makes its way back. But the bodies of the fallen are still making their way to Seika. Chikume, Brother Ken, Father, no! So first we will take the time to give them all proper burials and ease the pain of their families. Kin planned on taking northern Zhao first and then the capital of Kantan to destroy the Zhao country within 2 or 3 years, and has used countless resources and men in the process, but that has ended in complete failure. For a country that wants to unify China by force of arms, there is no bigger setback than this. Not to mention that meanwhile, Kin was so focused on us, Chu and Wei had time to muster their strength, so Kin's path has only gotten harder. And that's why I honestly believe that their unification plan has completely crumbled to dust in this battle of Hango, Shibasho. This was all thanks to you and the men of Seika who made the decision to march to war and spill their blood. Once again, I offer you all my deepest thanks. Do you agree that their path has crumbled? Do you really believe they'll just give up on their dream of unification? They're not! That depends on what the King and Kanyo decides to do next. Consecutive defeats against Zhao in a crisis after having lost so many generals will... You're not going to stop it. No, they're going to regroup. Will Roboku be right and take many years for it? No, I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But Suo, the thing is though, with Suo still being alive and Shiryu still being alive, that makes a huge difference, because that means Osun's armies are the Osun army isn't completely dead. It's not like Roboku thinks it is. Then you got the other thing though. Oh my god, if Akakin is not dead, I will be so happy. Just please keep my boy alive. The other thing though is, remember what happened with Yatamwa. Yatamwa got the Zhao mountain tribes on her side too. So yeah, I think Roboku kind of underestimates what's happening. He's got, and also the remember, I know the Saki quit for now, but I feel like the Saki clan gotta come back at some point. I do. The Saki clan gotta come back at some point. But now that they've lost Konki and Osun is still, he's still going. But man, well, I don't think this is not the time for Shin to get promoted. No. I don't feel like this is the time. But next chapter is chapter 800. So that's what I'm kind of like second guessing myself here, is like, is Shin gonna get promoted to General of the Heavens? I feel like the time, in terms of if we're gonna go with chapter numberage, I feel like the time that Shin should get promoted would be the 1000th chapter would be like the more appropriate time for Shin to become General of the Heavens. It would be the 1000th chapter. But I don't know if we're gonna get that or not. I don't know. But I love that we have Heki. I am a little bit torn again if that Heki survived. I am. But man, I love the contrast though between Shiryu's rescue and Heki's rescue. Whereas Heki, it was like they broke Heki out of the concentration camp. Whereas with Suo surrendered. He went straight up in there and talked to and Shiryu was still alive. But man, I just keep thinking Shibasho gonna end up turning. He's gonna turn on Roboku. He's gotta end up turning on Roboku. He's gotta do it. Kansuro will be the one to get Shibasho to turn. He will. I just think that they're gonna make a deal. Because the thing is, though, based on this chapter, it seems like Shibasho is willing to go along and with the dream of unification. I think he's willing to hear Sei out. And I have to wonder if part of the favor, the debt is going to be, he's going to ask Suo to get Shibasho an audience with Sei and hear him out. I really believe it, because Shibasho, it really seems like Shibasho doesn't want any of this. The Seiga never wanted any of this. They just wanted to be left alone. They just wanted to live in a peaceful world. And I think if he talks to Sei, I think he'll turn. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. This to me, this agreement with the Seika, or with the Kansuro, I think it's definitely a turning point in this war. That agreement right there is that peaceful agreement right there is a huge turning point. It's going to lead to probably the biggest turning point in this part of the war. I do. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. Do you guys think that we're going to have the Seika turn? And if they do, I would love to see, oh god, I would love to see them fight with Yatama. But I think if they do fight, they're going to fight alongside Osen. They gotta fight alongside Osen. They have to. They gotta fight, well, specifically, they should be fighting with the Suo and all that. But if they do fight, they're gonna fight alongside the Osen army. And it will just, if they do that, it will just be so amazing. I would love to see it. I'd love to see it. Because if anyone's going to be able to defeat the Ruboku army, it would be Shibasho. And just to see him fight beside Osen, I could just see it happening. I really could. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Kingdom content. A few ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.